Hello folks, familiar, fans, subscribers, passers-by. Welcome back to my vlog. This is video number 75. We are 3/4 of the way to 100, which is awesome because I am looking forward to that. Being able to say that I have vlogged for 100 days consecutively. And quickly back to the topic of subscribers and passers-by. Something like 98% of my video views, especially the vlog views, come from non-subscribers. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything. All you have to do is click the button, just click subscribe. Or if you don't want to subscribe, just leave a like. Either way, I will really appreciate it. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So, I've nearly finished reading The Miracle Morning, the book that started this whole journey for me. And as you can see, can you see there? I'm about 3/4 of the way through this book, as I am with my journey to 100 vlogs. It reads quickly, I will give it that, but then there are quite a lot of blank pages. So, like the start of every chapter starts with a blank page. Now, the author does say, Mr. Hal Elrod, he does say that he insists you use the additional space for notes, scribbles, thoughts, whatever, go wild, just as a way of jogging your memory when you go to review the book, or if there's anything that sticks out for you so that you can easily find it, in your own words, or if you're one of those that highlights or underlines parts, bits of text, you can use the blank pages to write a little note to basically explain why you highlighted a certain section and why you found it interesting. Because no doubt if you were to go back and review the book or reread the book after, say, 6 months, a year or whatever, and you've got some notes in there, chances are you'll have forgotten most of it. You'll have probably forgotten why you underlined something if you just underlined it without context, and possibly most importantly of all is that you may have changed your perspective on certain things, so it will bring new insights to, well, anything and everything that you find within the book. So yeah, I've just finished reading the section that actually explains in detail the 6 lifesavers practices that you do, as in what it is, why you should do it, how to do it, and a few tips for getting started. And yeah, like I said, it reads quickly. I think I went through the meat of that part of the book in a total of maybe just over an hour. So yeah, I'll give him props. He doesn't beat around the bush. He gets to the point. He speaks his mind, and unlike some authors who quickly digress and start talking about other things, and then before you realise the whole book has been about something that you didn't expect it to be. Not this one though. This is good. I can definitely recommend it, especially so like the first 50 pages or so is an introduction as to why he did it, how it started, etc. It says essentially his life story, and it's quite emotional, I suppose, quite touching, and I'm fairly certain for quite a lot of people it's very relatable. So, yeah, no, it's a good book. And like I said, I recommend it to anyone. So, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really planned in much else for. Was that wet? No, no, it's not. Just look wet. Reflection. I haven't really planned anything else for this video. I just wanted to kind of rave about this book a little bit because, yeah, it's going well, and it has opened my eyes to other things. So, especially around the meditations, affirmations, and visualizations side of things, because there are two other books that speak very fondly of visualizations, and actually I was reviewing one of them this morning. I say reviewing, I took a picture of a page. There was a in one of the sections there was a mention of a study conducted by a team of scientists, and the study was done with a group of people as large as 3,200 or thereabouts. It was a massive number of people, and they were all given the task of visualizing themselves doing something and then practicing doing said thing. And then obviously there were control groups who were just practicing something on a daily basis and not doing any visualizations at all, or at least not told to do visualizations, i.e. they were just told, here's your task, do it, learn it, do whatever. And the results showed that when you combine visualizing yourself doing something successfully or to a better standard, or just doing it well, generally tends to result more positively, if that's worded correctly. As in, one of the examples weirdly they use is people who wanted to, or who were given the task of learning to weld. So welding as in metal fabrication. The group who used visualizations to learn their welding technique. Now, as a self-taught welder, I know how difficult it can be to get certain techniques down and well. The group who were given the task of visualizing their own progress when it comes to welding did significantly better than the group who were just given instruction on how to weld and then told to go and practice it without visualizing them practicing and them actually carrying out the welding tasks. So, yeah, it's crazy how all these books seem to be interlinked with one another. At the moment, it seems at least 3 of the books I'm reading are all mentioning the same things weirdly at the same time. It's literally like I'd read a section in one book, it would mention something about, let's say, affirmations or meditation or whatever, or how you can apply it in a certain way. Then I'll put that book down, and then later on in the day I'll go pick up a different book, and weirdly the section would corroborate that same thing. So yeah, I must be doing something right, I think, because there's definitely a strong correlation between all of these books, what they insist you do for personal development and professional development, I suppose. Yeah, it's a hell of a journey, and it's good. It's good. I do weirdly, I do feel like I've not been reading enough recently. But if I had to actually tally up how much I have been reading, I might have a different opinion. So, like today, for instance, I've read the best part of at least 10 to 12 pages in 3 different books. So, let's say 30 pages on 3 different but similar topics. Actually, no, 3 completely different topics. One's on psychology, one's on meditation, and one's on, well, it's the Miracle Morning. So, there we go. Couldn't say it again. I recommend this book. It's cool. Even if you don't read the whole thing, just knowing his story and why it might trigger something for you to go and do and be better yourself, live the life that you want. It's a small investment for potentially turning your life around, so go out and do it.